Sonic Forces, the original trailer was shown back in 2016 and seemed promising. It would soon be released alongside Sonic Mania in 2017. Forces promised a lot, but only delivered so little. How could Sonic Forces be better? How could it provide a better experience? Today, I'll review the game and answer these questions. It was 2 weeks after I graduated middle school. I was at the store to pick up 2 games, and I saw Sonic Forces at the store. Prior to that day, I saw YouTube videos and reviews about the game and was hoping that it would be fun to play. I ended up buying Sonic Forces, and I can't say I had a lot of fun with this one. I felt like that it was too short, the story was basic and generic, and the gameplay didn't have much to offer. Before I even talk about the gameplay, I'll explain the plot. In the first cutscene, Eggman is shown working on a weapon. He then sends Death Egg robot sentinels to attack the city. Sonic races through Lost Valley and answers Tails' call to help the civilians and defeat Eggman. This didn't stop Eggman, as rivals from previous Sonic games appeared on the scene, along with a mysterious new villain. After a long battle between Sonic and the enemy, Sonic is overwhelmed and defeated. Following this seemingly humiliating loss, Sonic is presumed dead, and the Eggman Empire is able to take over the world. Sonic's friends form a group called the Resistance and plan to keep fighting Eggman's forces. All hope is lost until a new recruit who previously survived the fight with the mysterious villain enters the scene. It is soon learned that Sonic is still alive and held prisoner in a Death Egg, and the Resistance steals a shuttle in hope of rescuing Sonic. Tails was previously rumored to have lost it after Sonic's defeat, but here he is in the city trying to fix and revive E123 Omega. He's about to be attacked by Chaos Zero, but what's this?
What? Oh, you're that Sonic from another dimension, aren't you?
Yup, Classic Sonic is back. Somewhat. It's Sonic from Sonic Mania. Tails and Classic Sonic decide to team up. Meanwhile, on the Death Egg, Sonic is freed from his chains and defeats Zavok, who disappears in a weird fashion. Sonic is able to escape the Death Egg, but not before running into the Rookie. After the escape, the two are sent to destroy a factory. Sonic then travels to Mystic Jungle, while Silver fights the new villain. Silver loses, but the villain drops his gems on the ground. Sonic confronts the villain, whose name is revealed to be Infinite. Sonic puts up a better fight, but Infinite still defeats him. Back in Green Hill, Tails and Classic spy on Eggman and learn about the Phantom Ruby, Eggman's secret weapon that was also present in Sonic Mania. Classic and Eggman fight. Despite Classic Sonic's victory, Eggman escapes, but not before revealing his plan to defeat the Resistance. The Rookie is sent to Mystic Jungle and finds a prototype. The Rookie runs into Classic Sonic and Tails, who eventually find Sonic. Sonic and the Resistance reunite, and this is when Sonic makes this cringy pun.
It's been generations since I seen you. You okay?
Good lord. After the reunion, Sonic goes back to the city, where Shadow was leading the attack. As Sonic runs into Shadow, this happens.
Alright, Shadow, what's the deal? Chaos Control! Another Shadow? He just disappeared.
That was a fake.
A fake? How?
What's this? That Shadow was a fake? All the rivals from the previous games are fake? What a twist! Off topic, but definitely liked how the scene reminded me of the roundhouse kick from Sonic 06. So yeah, the real Shadow shows up to aid the Resistance. That reminds me, let's talk about episode Shadow. Episode Shadow is a free DLC for anyone who owns the game. It focuses on Shadow, Infinite's origin, and takes place 1 month before and is a prequel to the main story. You play Shadow in 3 redesigned stages, and the DLC also lets you play as him in some modern Sonic stages. The story starts with Team Dark carrying out a recon mission. Okay, let me get this out of the way. You're never actually referred to as Team Dark in this game, but I'll still say it. Omega plans to attack, but Shadow and Rouge lose radio contact with him. Infinite appears, defeats Omega, and reminds Shadow of when Shadow destroyed the entire Jackal squad and defeated Infinite. Infinite uses the Phantom Ruby to become stronger, and he tries to defeat Shadow and get even. He fails, but still glows. A month later, the plot of the main story begins. That wasn't a long explanation, but let's get back to the main plot. After Shadow teams up with the Resistance, Knuckles plans an attack on Metropolis, but it fails. As the forces retreat, the Rookie runs into Infinite. They fight once again, and it ends with the Rookie countering Infinite's attempt to kill the Rookie. As the Phantom Ruby must be destroyed in order for the Resistance to win, Tails and Classic Sonic head to the chemical plant to find its weakness, while Sonic and the Rookie fight a Metal Sonic replica. As per the next plan, Modern Sonic shuts down the Death Egg and its weapon defenses so that Classic Sonic can destroy it. Is it over? Guess not. Sonic and the Avatar confront Eggman, but Infinite shows up and traps the duo in null space. Eggman then reveals his backup supply for the Phantom Ruby. It's not the end, because they literally escape with no problem.
This isn't where we were meant to end up. Let's head back. Everyone's waiting for us. Double boost! We've got this! Keep it up, partner! Nothing can contain the two of us at max power. Not even null space. Sup, everyone? I missed this place.
What was the whole point of all that? The final fight is at the Eggman Empire Fortress, where repaired and rejuvenated Omega joins the fight. Infinite's final plan is a virtual sun that can destroy the Resistance, but the Rookie uses his prototype to eliminate the sun. After the elimination of the sun, Sonic and the Rookie defeat Infinite for good. They destroy the power supply of the Phantom Ruby, but Eggman reveals that the original Ruby was used to power up the Death Egg robot. Gee, anyone surprised by that name? Sonic, Classic Sonic, and the Rookie fight and defeat the Death Egg robots. Classic returns to his dimension, but not before a fist bump. The Resistance is disbanded and pledges to rebuild the world, and the Rookie leaves before City, but not before giving Sonic a fist bump. But they have to just because it's the theme of the game. Here is my opinion on the plot. I find it to be very basic and just there. More could have been done and established, but there were some wasted plot points. For example, Sonic was said to have been tortured for 6 months, but he acts alright like nothing changed. Also, Tails seemingly lost it, but he was also fine. I also think there were some unnecessary moments in the plot, like null space. I'm going to say this right now, Classic Sonic didn't need to be here. He had little importance to the plot, and most of the screen time is given to Modern Sonic or the Avatar. Also, we already had Sonic Mania, which was good, and I feel like they just wanted to bring back the Generations gimmick with Classic Sonic and connect Mania and Forces together. The end of the former basically set up the stage for the latter. Time I talk about the gameplay. Sonic Forces has 4 main gameplay styles / playable characters: Modern Sonic, Classic Sonic, the original character, and tag team stages with Modern Sonic and the Avatar. Forces uses gameplay formulas from other games for the gameplay. Examples include the Boost formula from Unleashed Cars and Generations, and a Classic Sonic formula. The level design, however, is bland and really isn't that great. I'll talk about that later. Now, let's talk about the characters and their gameplay styles, but I'll also mention flaws that apply to all of them. I was glad to see that Modern Sonic is back with the boost, but the game hardly takes advantage of it. Most of the time you're just boosting in a straight line with the usual enemies to defeat and the rings to collect. The game doesn't even use lives like previous Sonic games do. The rings are just there for health, but that's it. The 2D sections are slightly worse. Sonic has his really weak and ineffective double jump. As for the controls, they feel a little off. The control layout for each character is what you expect, but they still come off as slippery. Also, Lizard's Mirror does he fall way too fast. I don't think his gameplay is bad, but the levels feel really automated. That last sentence applies to all playable characters. The Avatar, aka your own custom character, is just Modern Sonic, but you have a Wispin instead of the ability to boost. Some of the Wispins and Wisp powers can be cool if you know how to take advantage of them. However, you can only have one Wispin equipped at a time. As such, only one Wisp power can be activated if you play using a certain Wispin. In Colors and Lost World, multiple Wisp powers can be used at a stage depending on what Wisps can be found in the stages. As for the Wispins themselves, some are useful while others are incredibly useless. When I was recording footage, I used the Lightning Wispin most of the time. I did like some of the other Wispins, but the Lightning Wispin is honestly my favorite one. In addition to Wispins, the Avatar has a wire attack, but you'd honestly rarely use it. There's not much to do with the grapple hook that the Avatar carries. Most of the time, it's used automatically. I would still say that the avatar has the most variety from customization to gameplay. Classic Sonic is easily the worst part of the game, and its gameplay is a major step down from the 2D gameplay from Sonic Mania. He has a drop dash from Sonic Mania, but it is so weak. In fact, Classic Sonic actually runs really slow. The physics are incredibly bad, and his levels just aren't that fun. Take Iron Fortress for example. Not only is it a disgraceful auto-scroll level, but it is easily one of the worst levels in the whole game. A lot of obstacles are thrown at you in the level, and it makes it hard to keep up while playing. The tag team stages try a gameplay style similar to Sonic Heroes. The stages are okay at best, although they aren't creative, the characters have limited abilities, and some stages can be beaten while only ever using one character. Lastly, there is also the Episode Shadow DLC I previously mentioned. As part of it, and in addition to the stages featured in Episode Shadow DLC, you can play a Shadow in some amount of Sonic stages. Not much to say about that, but that's a pretty nice feature. As for the level design throughout the whole game, it's not really good. One reason is because of how short the stages are. They end before they start to develop. When I start to like a stage, it just ends. Most of the stages are really easy to finish. That reminds me, this game has a normal mode and a hard mode, and the latter really isn't that hard. I managed to S-rank a lot of the stages. Also, the level design is too linear and too bland. Previous Sonic games had alternate pathways and reasons for exploring the level. There are some alternate pathways in this game, but they are really short and there's little to no reason to take them. Aside from the levels, there are the occasional boss fights. The only boss fight that was really hard in my opinion was Avatar vs. Infinite. In short, the bosses are just there. They aren't that special, but I gotta love how Sonic defeats Zabok.
I lose to the likes of you again!
That was a blast! Bring some chili dogs next time!
In the end, there are many ways on how Sonic Forces could be better. To summarize, there just should have been more and the existing aspects could be better. Better physics, better controls, better levels and level design, a better story, more content and things to do, more variety, more effort placed, more pathways, more originality, more abilities with each character, and I really wish it could just outright be a better experience in general. Thanks for watching. This is the first game review that I've done on the channel. Comment below your opinion on the video. I'll see you guys next time.